Coverdale Bible. The Epistle of the Apostle St. Paul to the Hebrews. The sum of this epistle, chapter 2. He exhorteth us to be obedient unto the new law, which Christ hath given us, and not to be offended at the infirmity and low degree of Christ. And why? It was necessary that for our sakes he should take such an humble state upon him, that he might be like unto his brethren. The second chapter. Wherefore we ought to give the more heed unto the things which we have heard, lest we perish. For if the word which was spoken by angels was steadfast, and every transgression and disobedience received a just recompense of reward, how shall we escape if we despise so great a salvation, which after that it began to be preached by the Lord himself, was confirmed upon us by them that heard it, God bearing witness thereto, with tokens, wonders, and divers powers, and gifts of the Holy Ghost, according to his own will. For unto the angels hath he not subdued the world to come, whereof we speak. But one in a certain place witnesseth and saith, What is man, that thou art mindful of him? Or the Son of Man, that thou visitest him? After thou hadst for a little season made him lower than the angels, thou crownest him with honor and glory, and hast set him above the works of thy hands. Thou hast put all things in subjection under his feet. In that he subdued all things unto him, he left nothing that is not put under him. Nevertheless, now see we not all things yet subdued unto him, but him which for a little season was made less than the angels, we see that it is Jesus, which is crowned with honor and glory for the suffering of death, that he, by the grace of God, should taste of death for all men. For it became him, for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, after that he had brought many children unto glory, that he should make the Lord of their salvation perfect through suffering. For so much as they all come of one, both he that sanctifieth, and they which are sanctified. For the which cause's sake he is not ashamed to call them brethren, saying, I will declare thy name unto my brethren, and in the midst of the congregation will I praise thee. And again, I will put my trust in him. And again, Behold, here am I and my children, which God hath given me. For as much then as the children have flesh and blood, he also himself likewise took part with them, that he through death might take away the power of him which had lordship over death, that is to say, the devil, and that he might deliver them which through fear of death were all their lifetime in danger of bondage. For he in no place taketh on him the angels, but the seed of Abraham taketh he on him. Wherefore in all things it became him to be made like unto his brethren, that he might be merciful and a faithful high priest in things concerning God, to make agreement for the sins of the people. For in that he himself suffered and was tempted, he is able to succor them that are tempted.